Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter, you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Haku, he's thinking big.
Blast off. He's right on point. Forget about it.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Up and... oh, knee right to the spine.
Ooh. We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Is it? Schoolboy! Into the pin!
Into the cover!
He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivated. Up high! Completely missed the mark there.
Ow!
Foot meet back.
In Haku with the counter. Boom! What a drop kick.
On the mark.
Twist to the arm.
This clutch into the elbow.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than...
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! And the Profits definitely had that it factor, but it didn't look like it mattered there.
Yeah, Haku taking the fight right to him.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. Oof! Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the break.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the Tongan.
And would you look at that? He just let go of a submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Oh!
And heading up top.
Take off.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. No way. Again?
From the heavens. Big body splash from the top.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Taking flight.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
Tag! Tag made! Oh. No! Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
He's going up.
From the heavens, big-time splash.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
Montez is definitely in peril here. We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something.
The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team savate kick. The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Boom! He thinks he has it! And he was able to get the fall. Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Looks to their partner and tags out. Oh my gosh, stopped dead in their tracks. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
From the top, headbutt lands. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
2 count. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your Tribal Chief.
It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will from the top.
Elbow drop, good Lord.
Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment.
Here we go!
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact. That was more splatter than splash.
Tonga Loa in a bit of danger.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Look at Reigns, top rope.
To the sky.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing. Look at this strength. Look at this power slam.
Straight into the pin. He kicks out with authority.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Targeting the throat there.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their...
In the cover. There it is. Tonga Loa is out of this match.
One elimination down, but the end's not here, just so you know.
Here we go with Rikishi next into the gauntlet.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every pop. Lift off!
Big splash.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
Oh, God!
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Yeah, Rikishi's on the wrong side of every exchange.
And the cheers of the crowd couldn't save Rikishi from harm there. Oh, right to the throat. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark. And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
That's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting. A reversal. Well scouted.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
The head of the table cinches it in. The guillotine cinched in. This one could be over. Got this one locked in.
Oh, man, it's over. He's tapping.
Rikishi coming up short in this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
More challengers left to go. This match is an absolute marathon.
And now it's Umaga entering the gauntlet. Bloodline.
I don't know if Umaga can withstand much more of this.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Closed fist connects. Taking steps toward the top rope. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Completely flattened, and that should do it.
Blast off!
Oh, huge impact.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
From way up.
Double axe handle.
Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Picked up and being carried around now. Umaga's toughness being tested with an attack like that.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Umaga has to find an opening and respond.
Mistake by Umaga.
Clothesline in the corner, and a couple back elbows to follow. Vicious, just disrespectful. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Umaga with a reversal.
Umaga looking to get back in this.
That could be the spark Umaga was looking for.
Oh, lucky strike. Bang! He finds a counter.
Ouch. Oh, what a headbutt. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Good Lord, watch the power of Umaga.
Turns it into a pin attempt.
He is still very much in this.
Uh-oh. Stops that offense from connect.
What a spear by Reigns. Reigns got all of it.
Is it enough? The cover! Two. Umaga coming up short in this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action's left to go.
The next combatant is Haku, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet. Big boot. Vicious.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Propped up in the corner.
Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Superplex!
I'm in shock. Reigns able to sidestep.
And Reigns reverses.
Bang!
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
That's a pity, but there are still 5 more entrants to come in this match. This ain't over by any stretch of the imagination.
And now it's Sika entering the gauntlet. Nasty kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it. From the top. He fails to connect.
Oh, we can see a tooth fly out.
Look at that insult to injury with that one.
But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Punch lands. Sika getting picked apart right now.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Reigns plans in motion.
From the top, tying down. Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns. Ooh.
Big boot. Shot to the face gets him out of that spot.
Oh my gosh! Ooh.
And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. And a stop to the gut, too.
Blow to the breadbasket. He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
To go. This isn't over by a long shot. Now entering the gauntlet is Tamina, ready for action.
Something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, here we go.
Body on body.
Wow. Cover. 2 count. Kick out. She still has life.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Roman being the aggressor.
Tamina has to devise a new plan here.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here.
Insulting.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Cover. 2. Gone from the gauntlet. Here's Tamina.
Yeah, but there are 3 more waiting to get into this match.
It looks like Naomi is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
2.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
And a stomp to the gut.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Clothesline in the corner, and a couple back elbows to follow.
Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Roman soaring.
Crash landing.
Big clothesline.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
What a punch.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Here's the cover. Gets the shoulder up.
That was a long 2 count there.
Stomping. Ouch.
She lost some of her stamina at this stage. Her endurance is really being tested now. Boom, right in the button. Roman Reigns is...
That's it. Nothing more Naomi can do.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. There it is. The end of the gauntlet for Naomi.
2 more competitors to come after this entrance. This is awesome. Oh, this is interesting. Alpha getting in on this gauntlet action.
Whipping lariat. And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Oh, he flips that around.
Excellent opportunity for Alpha to shift the momentum.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match?
Pulled back in, belly-to-belly suplex.
Alpha is in a distressing spot.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
And now propped up in the corner.
Crushing impact in the corner. And an out.
Reigns with a Superman punch. Cover. 2. He got him. Alpha's been knocked out of the gauntlet.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant. Samu looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match. From Reigns after that.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
He kicked out at 2.
I don't know how he just kicked out.
Reigns in the corner, ready to spear.
Samu's chances are dwindling.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2 count.
Roman Reigns picks up a strong victory.
Your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.